Hey everyone, it's Carissa Wiley here for Concord and Ninth. Thanks for joining me today. If you have a big celebration coming up, this brand new Limo Party Stamps and Dies is the perfect way to celebrate. It is one of two brand new expandable cards available in the December 2025 release, and it centers around a very large die set as well as a coordinating stamp set. Now, this die set includes all of the pieces that you need to create an expandable card without having to measure a single thing. You're going to see not only the limo front and the back, but the center part, which you'll cut multiple times to create an expanding card. You also have all of the details, some banners, as well as some balloons, a champagne bottle, champagne glasses, money, and a disco ball. You have everything you need for a party in this set. The coordinating stamp set includes sentiments like happy birthday and congratulations, just married, and many of these are sized to fit on the inside of the card or on the banners included in the coordinating die set. So you can mix and match these for a variety of occasions, and I love that just married sentiment because I don't have enough wedding cards in my stash. So here's a look at all of the die cuts included in the die set. First up is this panel. You'll need two of these to create an expanding card, and I'll show you that here in just a moment. This will create the score lines that you need on the panel so you don't have to measure anything. In addition, you have all of the pieces you need to create your limo, no matter how short or how long you want it. You also have a bouquet, some balloons, the little arms, which will come up out of the top of the limo if you choose, a couple of banners for those coordinating sentiments, as well as some money and a disco ball. I mean, everything you need for this limo is right in this die set. So let me show you how this all comes together. To create an expanding card, you're going to need two of those panels. Those are die cut from the die set and create the score lines that you need. You'll also need a panel of 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch cardstock. You're going to start with the panels, which are created using the die set, and I like to fold the tab towards the back and this rounded portion towards the front. I like to reinforce those fold lines with a bone folder so that I get a nice tight crease. Now, once I've done this with one of the panels, I'm going to repeat that process with the second panel. So you're going to end up with two of these pieces that have kind of this accordion fold. Once I have those folded, I'm going to add some adhesive to this tab, and then I'm going to line it up with my 4 1/4 by 5.5 piece of cardstock here. I like to kind of just nestle the cardstock into the fold line of that panel and press the tab onto the back side of my panel, attaching it to my card base. We are creating an expandable card, so this is one side of that expandable card that will open into this really long, fun limousine. I'm going to repeat that process with my second folded panel here, attaching the tab to the back side of that panel of cardstock, and now I have my expandable card base. In order to adhere the limo, I'm going to die cut the front and the back from some sea glass cardstock, and I'm going to adhere it with this panel closed right onto those rounded portions on the front side of the card. As I adhere this onto the card front, I'm making sure that the front and the back of the limo line up with each other. Then I can open this up, and I've die cut 4 of the limo middles. This is the perfect amount to fill in this entire expandable card. I like to line them up with the front side and the back side first, and then fill in that center portion with 2 more pieces. These are sized perfectly to kind of allow you to place them around the folds of the card and end up with this really fun expandable card design and this super long limo, which I think is adorable. You can then add your window pieces and your accent pieces to your limousine to create a finished look. Now, if you want to add hands to this, make sure you add them to the back of your limo piece before attaching it to the card. For card number 1, I've created a slimline card. This measures 9 inches by about 3.5 inches. And you can see I've used the front side of the limousine, one portion in the center, and then the back side to create this limousine on a slimline card, which is so perfect because you can make this car as long or as short as you want. I also stamped the just married. I added my little hands with a champagne glass and the bouquet, and I attached some balloons to the back side of my limousine. Now for card number 2, I've created an expandable card. So you can see I've die cut this out of some Nectar cardstock and added all the pieces to the inside of the card to make this super stretch limousine, which I think is so much fun. It's a perfect birthday card, so I've stamped that happy birthday greeting on the banner with the little hand holding it out of the top of the limousine, and I've added some balloons kind of tucked throughout. I've also stamped this "Let's stretch out the celebration" sentiment on the inside of the card, and all of the accents on both of these limousines are die cut from some champagne cardstock. This limo party stamp and coordinating die set is perfect for creating a variety of different card projects, and I can't wait to see the ways that you use this for all of your various celebrations.